Alright, here we go. Here's an effect I haven't used in a very long time. Flanger. This is the Boss BF3. This can be used in either mono or stereo, but for the sake of the video here, I'm just going to be running it out in mono into my Marshall DSL-40CR. So you're going to hear this clean, crunch, and with some ultra gain tones in the intro track. Then we'll also go through each of the parameters and what they do a little bit later in the video. I'll timestamp everything in the description below. A huge thanks to Sky Music for letting me borrow this for the review. I really appreciate it. I don't get to keep it, nor am I being paid to make this video. So if you find it helpful, I'll leave some affiliate links to everywhere in the description below. Here we go. Here's the pedal up close. Now you have the option to either use a guitar or bass guitar with this. It has two inputs on the side, which is cool. We also get two outputs on the opposite side. So if you run this in stereo, the flanging effect will go between each of the speakers or devices that it's plugged into. The star of the show is this mode control. We get ultra, standard, gate pan, and then we also get a momentary mode. So the momentary mode means if you hold the button down, that's when the effect will be on. As you release it, the pedal turns off. In that mode though, you can't use tap tempo. It's just used as an on-off control. We get four other controls across the top. The rate control controls the speed of the effect. The depth controls how prominent the mix of the effect is. Over here we have a two-in-one control. The manual control is this bottom one here that sets the center frequency of the pedal. So it's kind of like an EQ shaping pot. This little control on top of the manual control is the res control, and this is an emphasis control. You can think of it like that. The further up you turn it this way, the more emphasized the sound will be. All right, let's kick it off. In today's video, I'm playing my PRS SE Custom 24. This is loaded with a set of the Missing Link Audio Peacock humbucker pickups. We're going into the clean channel of the Marshall DSL-40CR amplifier. We're also going to try the crunch and ultra gain channels, but this is my clean tone to begin with. Bridge pickup. What I'm going to do to start with is show you each of the three different modes, and I'm going to leave the settings exactly the same so you can hear the difference. Here we go. Now I know that last one sounds a little bit crazy, but in the context of a mix it works really well, and I use that in the intro track. This pedal also features a momentary mode, which allows you to basically hold the button down to turn it on and off. So depending on how you've got it set up, that's exactly what will happen. I'll just play an A chord because it's kind of hard to use two hands, but here we go. Another cool feature with this pedal is you can tap tempo as well. So say you want to change the speed. Pretty trippy. And now I'm over to the crunch channel of the amplifier, and we're going to test out the rate control. Now, as I just mentioned, you can tap tempo this pedal, which might make it easier if you're playing live, but we have a tangible control on here as well, so let's check this out. This is with it in the center. I really like it slow on this pedal. It sounds really cool. Up next is the depth control. This allows you to hear more or less of the effect and kind of deepens the amount of flanger in your signal. So I've just gone over to mode 2 here as well. This is bridge pickup with the depth control set to about 1 o'clock. Up next, we're checking out the res and the manual control. Now, the manual control is kind of like a frequency sweep, and the res control adjusts how prominent the actual effect will sound. It's not a mix control though, but in some ways it adds more presence to the actual flanger sound. It's a little on the complicated side trying to explain it, but I'll just show you how it works. So here we go. And lastly, over to the gate pan option one more time. I'm going to experiment around with the depth and speed controls on this one. Take a listen to this. Thanks for watching, folks. My name's Shane. I'm going to give you my thoughts about the Flanger BF3. So I don't use these kind of effects a lot, but one of the things I did notice was how musical it was, especially in the intro track. Once you're using it for rhythm guitar, it's also extremely musical for lead parts as well, but it has a particular type of vibe, and if you're looking for that kind of sound, you'll definitely get some use out of this. Now, if you're deciding between, say, a chorus and a flanger, they are quite a lot different to each other, and a phaser is something different again. If you've missed my other reviews, I'll link them up here and you can check them out. But I enjoyed this most with a little bit of drive, and layering up rhythm guitar parts really sounded musical. And that really sort of staccato, choppy sound, the gate pan option, I really like that. Now, if you choose, you can also run this out in stereo, and then it will pan between speakers or devices, whatever you've got it plugged into. So that's a really cool option as well. But in that mode, in mono, going into an amp, I found it quite musical, and I enjoyed this far more than I thought I would. So yeah, let us know what you think of the tones of this, or if you already have one, let us know your thoughts. I think you can't go wrong. It's got a low noise floor. They're Boss pedals, man, they last forever. They're built nice and sturdy, so yeah, I would have no hesitations recommending this if that's the sound you're looking for. Thanks again, catch you soon. See ya.